Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to make some gifts, but I'm using the square side of the set of boxes. So the other day I made some gifts in the rectangle side, and now I'm going over here to the square side. I can see that this was one of the sets that the store clerk just sold me the whole set of boxes for a penny, because each one of them have this tag in here, which means these were never opened all the way for them to scan individually. But I am going to use this gift, and I'm going to use some more Bath & Body Works products. A huge shout out to Kimberly Showers, who we were chatting back and forth in her comments, and told me that the outlet that she went to had some of the pieces that were missing to the pieces that I went to in the outlet here in Calhoun. So my parents just so happened to be vacationing in Gulfport, Mississippi, where she went. And I sent my parents out to go get those pieces. So I have a complete set of the body cream in the jar, the body wash, as well as the spray. So that was fun. I was showing you that I was kind of debating whether I wanted to use those pajamas, which I do want to use those this season, but I just feel like it didn't go with the box. That's one thing about these boxes. You kind of want similar colors, and that's why a lot of people, I guess, don't like to use these boxes, because you kind of want to keep in the same color family. And I felt like those grays didn't really go with the set of boxes, so I switched to one of these Family Dollar robes that I got, and I got mine for $2. I always get the $2. I don't shop unless it's $2 or lower on clearance at Family Dollar. So I'm adding that here, and this robe is on a box. Don't ask me how I put it on there. I tend to put the box inside of the robe, and then tie it with the blanket. Just put it on however you want. So I got that there. I stuffed the box, and then I'm going to add some paper on top of this. So I wanted to do shreds, but then I had a piece of this metallic, and it looks like just plain gold, but it's rose gold, the same as this kind of leaf that's on this box. And so I'm going to lay that down instead of doing shreds. I'm going to put that in the box here and kind of lay it down, and I kind of like the crinkly effect. So that's going to be my base layer. Instead of like tissue paper or shreds, I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to walk you through the rest of this gift here, okay? And I'm just kind of fidgeting here with, of course, the paper, making sure none of the black shows. And then the top of the box, which I will end up taping closed. I do wish that I had another sheet of this rose gold paper for the inside of that white box. I thought that probably would have looked nice and added. I also like that this has the same coloring as the jar to the cream, the body cream. It's gold as well, too, kind of a rose gold color for the In Bloom. And then I'm looking on the back of my shelf here for a little container. And so these containers were Fresh Start containers that I got from a Dollar General remodel for a penny. And so I'm just kind of seeing how I want to have those angled there. And I did like the square one better than that rectangle one that I empty out those perfumes, those dollar perfumes there. And so I'm just going to have that there, and then I'm going to add in my Bath & Body Works pieces, taping this down here to make sure that this is secure. The lid, I am going to put in the In Bloom body cream, or what have you, the moisturizing body wash that I got out of the Gulfport outlet, and these other two pieces would be the pieces that I got from the Calhoun outlet. And so each one of these were $2.25, except for the one that my mom got. So they ran a coupon scam on me and Kimberly Showers too, and they wouldn't let us use our coupons. Well, I don't really know how her coupon played out, but they didn't take my coupon, which was fine. So the body wash was $3. I also showed that I had that pillow on the side in case I wanted to use that. Of course, I didn't use that pillow, but I'm liking how this little gift set is here. How it's all in that little container. They can use the container. I'm playing around with this. I don't like having a lot of "you're my mom" type things, because someone could maybe not buy this for their mom. So I just played with that, but then I decided to go and get a candle out of one of my bins, and I'm just going to play with this candle here. The candle is green on the outside. I really would want it to be pink or even orange, but I didn't want to put one of those apple orchards there. So I'm going to kind of play with this, the coloring again. In the Bloom body products, there are obviously green leaves on the flower, a big orange flower, a pink flower, and kind of like a fuchsia color. So I'm going to use some of these lamb's ear pieces here to make sure that they kind of go. And I'm trying to show you this price tag. That's not really important, but they're S24, and I'm showing that because there are still some of these mixed in with the 25s. If you see a 24, it's a penny. Okay. So that's enough of that. And then I'm going to take some of these pieces and add around and just create like a little floral arrangement around the candle. And I'm just going to keep on adding little stems of flowers. Feel free to fast forward this. I'm just going to try to make it look nice, make it look pretty, and kind of keep on going there just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more. And it's also creating a base so where it doesn't really shift. I will tape it in, but it just kind of makes sure that everything is nice, pretty, and playing up some of the flowers since the scent is called In the Bloom. Okay. Now what's funny is I'm doing 2 of these and there's no way I'm going to recreate this exactly. So it is what it is. And now I'm just kind of playing with what to do on that back because I just don't like all that white. I'm like playing with ribbons. I'm playing with a leaf to try to figure out how to camouflage that white. But then I come back and I just put a piece of orange paper there, which I kind of like to bring in that orange. And I just use a piece of off of a roll of wrapping paper. Okay. Trying to play in with that orange. And I think I like that a lot. I also have 2 colors of orange shred. And I don't know which one I'm going to use. I have like a bright orange and then a darker orange. And so I want to make sure that whatever I do, it's going to make sense and it doesn't turn cheesy, pun intended, with the yellow or the orange. Comment down below and tell me what you think I should do. Should I be adding the shred? Which orange? The bright orange? The dark orange? What do y'all think about that? So I'm just trying to make some adjustments here to make sure that everything is standing up straight and is locked in. I did kind of see that that's sinking a little bit, so I went ahead and added some. Okay, comment down below, just pause the video, and tell me what do you think about these colors. Did I do right by this bow, or did I do wrong? Because I kind of don't know. I'm like iffy about these colors. So pause the video and tell me what you think about these colors. You think the bow's going to come out good? I didn't have the right kind of soft green. I just had this Kelly green, and so I decided to camouflage it with 2 pinks, a fuchsia, and this orange. Let me know what y'all think about this, because I'm on the fence, but I think I pulled it off. So this is the end result, and it's just how it is. So I think all together, the ribbon choices didn't look crazy, but I was kind of second guessing them. Yeah, but this is how this gift turned out. It will be over the $100 mark. It's probably going to be about $150 to $180, because it's got 3 pieces of Bath and Body Works in a robe in there. Probably more like $150 to $160. Okay, guys, I have finished this and I've added it to my table. I got 2 that are just the same as this. Good night.